Alright everybody, this is Lego Brawls. I'm MC Hawaii, and this is the man, the myth, the maniac, Gremlin. Say hi, Gremlin. He says hi. Gremlin doesn't have a mic, and that's okay, because, you know what, it's not really needed. We're going to show you various pieces of competitive tech in Lego Brawls, both stage-specific and item-specific, and yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a hoot and a holler. Like the Flintstones, it's going to be a gay old time. First things first, though, I'm going to show you the movement tech in this game. Gremlin, just meet me at the middle, I guess. It doesn't really, yeah, just meet me at the middle. So this is my character, this is my guy. This is Lego Brawls McGee. That's my dash. You can dash in this game, and it normally does damage. As you'll see over here, Gremlin's already holding the point. So now if I dash into him, it does damage to him. Now if I dash, and then I can also ground pound in this game. Ground pound also does damage. I can also dash and jump, which is a great movement option. And I can also wall jump, so I can do stuff like that. A lot of the time, your main force, instead of like just walking forward and swinging the sword, your main force of actual offense is this. Is dashing and ground pounding immediately, because you're kind of just like constantly an obnoxious hitbox. And it's really hard for other people to deal with. The other thing is wall jumping. The point is up here. This is the point. And this is actually the only map where it's useful on. The only way to get up there, well, that's not true. The only reason that wall jumping is at all useful in this game is because of this. And that is not easy to do, by the way. I just did that first try. But you can do this on both sides of the map. You can wall jump, and that's just another unique way to get up there. So that's literally all there is to movement. You got your dash, you got your wall jump, and you got your ground pound. You'll see it like a lot in competitive Lego Brawls, you know, all one video on it. But the ground pound dash combo is really insane. And it separates the men from the boys. So now, here we are, we're going to actually go through all the individual stages in the game, and go through all the game modes. There are various game modes, mostly linked to the specific stage that they're on. So like Monkey Kid is only available in the Monkey Kid game mode. Blacktron is only available in the Blacktron game mode. And Ninjago Dragon Rising is the first stage that we're going to play, and it's just only available in the Capture the Point game mode. With Dragon's Rising, there really isn't any skill. It's just kind of get the items, get good, and yeah, hope. There is 3 different points that you get. It's a best of 3 control the point, I should say. On Castle, it's actually like one of the better stages in Lego Brawls. It's one of my personal favorites. That being said, there's only really one special thing about it. There's only one point in Castle, so you never have to worry about like trying to maneuver around the stage. But the special thing about it is, obviously you would normally go through, and you would go over here, and this is how the developers originally intended for you to like get to the point. But you know what? Aw, man, you know, Gremlin's way better than me, so he's just, aw, man, he killed me. I never stood a chance. You know? So I want to get up to the point really fast in order to steal the point back from Gremlin. I can just take the elevator right over here. It's always on the outside of where you spawn, so away from the castle, and then you can just go up here, and now you're easily right back to the point. It's way faster, and it also gives you another elevator so you can attack from above, and then bam, bam, and bam. And just like that, you know, Gremlin's dead. That's really it for Castle. There's not a whole lot. It's very much your battlefield of Lego Brawls. And I think that's the best way to put it. Here I am. Oh man, I'm holding the point. I sure hope nobody comes over and kills me. Oh no, somebody's coming over and killing me. A cool thing about this game is that, like in TF2, you can emote after you kill somebody. So the real professionals of this game will emote after they kill somebody every single time, and it'll always be like the crying emoji or the laughing emoji, and it's really funny. So this is Ninjago Seabound, and it's honestly my least favorite map in this entire game. I don't enjoy playing on it, but that doesn't change the fact that I still have to play on it. First things first, this is the point. It's just a 1-point area, right? And now, oh man, Gremlin, he just hit me off so far, and now I'm going flying. So now I'm going to go underneath And this clam here is actually an easy way to get back up the ledge, which is really cool. It's a pretty good, I actually do like that. This token here is the Leviathan. It just basically fires big fuck off lasers, and you can't do anything about it, and it's hilarious. So this single-handedly will completely invalidate the entire like enemy team. You can also do this with it, which is pretty funny. Alright, so I'm holding the point here, and oh no! A giant fucking Leviathan comes up. Well, I want to keep the point. That was a bad example. I was going to run over, I was going to use this, and now he can't hit me. This is Water Ninja, and it's an absolute necessity for maps like this. So I would use that to try to get like free damage on him, but, you know, I didn't, because I'm awesome. That's really all there is to Seabound. The clam is really cool. The tokens are not. The tokens spawn randomly on the map, so learn where the tokens spawn. Normally they spawn either like right down here, they spawn right there, right here, 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 and here. That's where they spawn on this map. It's just kind of luck if you spawn near them. If not, it's a mad dash to... Oh wait, I should have just let you on. If not, it's a mad dash to actually get to the map. But yeah, it also like severely swings the tide. You need to like get... If your team doesn't have control of the Leviathan, you don't have control of the game. It's as simple as that. Alright, this is Western, and this is honestly like... If Castle is the battlefield of Lego Brawls, then Western is the Pokemon Stadium 2 of Lego Brawls. This is your favorite map's favorite map. This is the map of the game, in my opinion. And the only real tech this game, or this map has, is if you go up here, right? This is spawning area. You go up here, grab an item box, and hey, there's a minecart. Grab another item box, go into the minecart, and then bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. You just cleared point. It gets pretty chaotic when you have like actual people like always constantly going through the minecart, but it's pretty fun. Okay, this is Jurassic World. It's a King of the Hill area. You can also play this on Headhunter, which we'll get to later. But basically, tokens spawn on this game similar to Seabound, or Ninjago Seabound. So tokens will spawn, and then we'll be in a mad dash to grab those tokens. So like right down here. There's tokens down here. And now I have a dinosaur, and he does not. If you control the dinosaur, you control the game. Because look how, like, look, he's attacking. And bam, he's dead. The dinosaur can destroy those buildings, which doesn't really matter, but it is cool. And he pretty much is just trying to kill me. I'm holding point. Oh no, a dinosaur. If only I had something that wouldn't make it so I die immediately. Enter Water Ninja. Free damage. Literally just free damage. Water Ninja is like the best, one of the best items in the game. I just took off a quarter of his health bar. And you know what? I'm about to do it again. The only other real thing about this game, or this map, is that you can just go underneath and there's an item box here. And nobody ever uses it. You can also go underneath here and on the other spawn as well. Oh, by the way, that sphere thing, it does not do anything against the dinosaur. Do not use it against the dinosaur. You lose immediately. This is video. Truth be told, video has literally nothing. There is no tech on video. It is just purely straight to the point, no gimmick, no funny business. Get to the point and win. You have that, which is fun. But that's it. That's just, like, aside from map-specific items, video has nothing. So, I am now holding the point, and oh no, somebody else has come up and tried to take the point from me. Instead of losing the point and running away and trying to die, I should instead try to avoid... Well, now that's a bad example. Get off point. Fuck out of here. I should instead try to avoid them using my various movement options. You're much more valuable to your team alive than you are dead, so sometimes it's better to just stall and rack up as many passive points as you can, because if I'm holding the point and he comes onto the point like he's doing right now, I am still in control of the point, even though he is also on the point with me. And now I'm almost dead, so it's better for me to try to avoid it. I try to avoid him and get those points racked up, as opposed to try to kill him, even though he has more health than I do. So we're going to see an example of that right here. He's almost dead, but I'm just going to... Oh, man. He's too fast for me. Oh, no. He's only on one hit. Oh, man. Okay. He gathered, like, at least 60 points for his team right there, just because he air stalled. It's a very important technique to use, and often your only defense against certain items in the game. Okay, we're back on Hidden Side. Remember that map? When you spawn in, the first point will almost... Well, not almost. The first point will always spawn right here. So in 3... Oh, okay. There goes the super dramatic countdown. This is the first point. It will always spawn right there. The second and third points will spawn either here or over here, respectively. It's random where it spawns next. And while we wait for it to spawn, one more time I'm going to show you that movement tech. This is the only map where you can do something like this on, and it works for both sides. So that was that side. Let me show off this side. See? It works for both sides. The points move randomly on this map, so after a set amount of time, they'll go to a different location. I'm hoping it's here. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. It's on the other side of the map. So now I have to go to the other side. When it comes to video, there's 3 or 4 different ways that you can... Oh, fucking... God damn it. There are 3 or 4 different ways you can try to take the point. You can go from below, like so. You can go straight in, like how most people do. You can go from above if you go up here. Or you can go from the side. So you go through here, go down here, and then bam. Now you're in. Or, again, one more time, you can go from down here, using the wall jump tech. On the other side, it's a little bit less cool. You can go from up here. You can go from below. You can go from outside. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's the first time I've messed it up. You can go from outside. You could also go from over here, but why would you? You could also do this. You're above, so you go from this way. Not really useful, that one, because that one's very predictable, but those are your options when it comes to trying to take the point. Other than that, Hidden Side's exactly... That's it. That's it with Hidden Side. It's a cool map. I like it. So Pirates here is the best map in the entire game. If Western is Pokemon Stadium 2 and Castle is Battlefield, then Pirates is Pokefloats. It is phenomenal. I love this map dearly. For one, this happens. I got eliminated by a shark, and I think that's cute. But the main point is quite literally up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Look at all that gold. You gotta climb a mountain in order to get up here. And while you're up here, there's various little things in the canopy that you can grab. So it often becomes not only a contention of the point down here, but it also becomes trying to like make sure that you have a monopoly on the items up here. Oh no, I've been knocked off. Well, if only there was a way to get back up there super fast. But there is. A cannon. Hiya! On both sides of the map you have cannons, which make it super easy to get back up here. And it's also super fast and super fun. So bam, and now I'm back up and ready to fight. So the other thing with this map is a lot of the time it's better to just try to knock your opponent back to the beginning of the map as opposed to actually trying to kill them. So look, he has jumped up and now I have knocked him all the way down here. So now he has to go all the way back up in order for me to knock him down again. And that's Pirates. Isn't that exciting? Alright, this is free for Brawl, and this is the most like regular Smash you can get in this game. Here's the deal though. There's not a whole lot of tech in this game. The only real tech about this game mode is, see that I'm on low health? If I get a kill, my health comes back. On some maps, you can do this, which is great for stalling. So with Ninjago Legacy, it's actually incredibly important to pay attention to which side you spawn on, because the moment you are actionable, you want to rush to the middle for one primary reason. You control that point, you control the game. You control that mech, you win. So I got to the mech first, and now I get a giant fuck off mech. It's now Gremlin's job to try to destroy the mech, because I'm just going to keep trying to kill him. The mech can do that, it can do that, it can do this, and it can dash. But if you control the mech, you control the entire game. Once somebody kills the mech, they actually get control of the mech themselves. So it's balanced in that sense. So now it's my job to try to kill Gremlin. You can go below, which is kind of the whole gimmick of this map, in order to, that kind of sucks actually. In order to, like, you know, be able to pop out from anywhere like real ninjas. But now I'm damaging him, oh man, oh, my pizza suit's gone, so now what am I gonna do? Oh wait, go invisible, and invincible. Kill the mech, and now I have control of the mech again. And that's, like, pretty much this map entirely. You can actually spawn camp on this map. Oh man, Gremlin is respawning. I don't know what happened, something tragic. I have the bubble blaster. I can do that, and then that, and now he's dead. No idea how far he actually went. So, you know, he'll respawn again, and, you know, bam. And I can just do that over and over again. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, this is Monkey Kid, and it's relatively simple. Whoever has the most amount of MacGuffins by the end of the level, by the end of, what, 3 minutes, wins. All you gotta do is jump, and you got a point. If you die, like Gremlin's about to do to me, you lose a peach. So now Gremlin has 2 peaches. The max you can get is 15. This little bird here that I have in my 1 item slot, really funny. It goes out and tracks the nearest person, and then takes something from them. So like so, bird, bam, mine. It actually takes whoever has the most peaches. So an ogre, where are you? Every time I hit somebody, I get a peach for it. I can also dash with it. And if I dash with it and hit people with it, I still get the thing. A lot of the time, your best strategy isn't necessarily to try to kill people, but to try to run to as many item boxes as possible to get that ogre and to get that bird. Because if you fight people, you risk getting killed by them, and if you get killed, you lose a peach. So this is what I mean by the dash. Take a look. Bam. That's a thing. It sends him flying, it gives me a free peach, and if I hit, I can hit multiple people with it, so I can actually get like 4 or 5 peaches at a time if I'm lucky. And last but not least, there is also an island over here that nobody ever goes to that almost always has a peach on it, because nobody even knows it's in the game. Alright. This is Blacktron. Blacktron is an item collector. It is a team-based item collector where you are trying to get 50 items before the other team does. Every time you get killed, when you have items, like so, you'll drop some. Bam. See, I just got all of his items. The main goal of the game, it's a team-based item collector, so it's unlike Monkey Kid where it's only one person. I would say that your best course of action is hope that your team isn't terrible, and you get about 25 items. So right here, I'm actually going above and beyond. And then you run away. Because if you don't run away, you lose your items. The game itself is pretty simple aside from that. So now I have 34 items. My best bet is to now run away for the entire time. He can actually see where I am, because both sides of the team can see who the biggest breadwinner is on the other team. So right now, see? He can see where I am. And now he's trying to kill me. Well, you know what? Fuck you. Ever think of that? I have this great item called the Rocket Fist. And now he can't touch me for the rest of the game. Pretty much. It's a great way to stall, but it does eventually run out. But now I have like 47, and now I pretend that the rest of my team can handle itself. When we all know how that actually works in team-based games. So in a similar vein on Blacktron, one of the most useful items for running away is the jetpack. Well, Gremlin actually just found out you can do that with it. And you can do some like pretty crazy movement stuff with the jetpack, which is really awesome. Wait, okay, you can do it multiple times in air with the jetpack. Alright, welcome to Base Race, and this is like by far the best game mode in Lego Brawls, period. It's so much goddamn fun. It's a 4v4 where you basically are doing three things. The first things first is you want to gather resources, and the best way to gather resources is to steal resources from your opponent's side. So notice how I immediately went over to Gremlin and tried to take that tree from him? Well, I succeeded. So now I have 30 MacGuffins. Now I stand over here, and I can get all the MacGuffins in this, like, my castle. The more MacGuffins I have, the better the castle. Now that's the gold card. Wait, don't do it. Okay. This is the gold card. This is free MacGuffins. This is where part of the fun comes in, because Gremlin's going to try to get into his base. I'm going to try to get into mine. And oftentimes, we're at a different, like, we're trying to fight each other over it. I got the kill, so now I'm trying to push my cart into this stupid castle thing, and ba-bam! Easy peas. Oh man, you know, Gremlin has 29 points, that's too much. I can attack his base, like so. I can attack his base with any of the various items, and then ruin his base. So he's actually going to go over here and do it with mine. See? So now I have to defend from him from destroying my base. This is another minecart. It's the TNT minecart. And you know what? I'm gonna try to fight him, but it's not gonna work because I'm awful and he's awesome in the video game. Aw man! Now he's going to get 25 or minus 25 into my castle. If you ever like learn some Ash. Bam. Those are the two minecarts in the game. Various items in the game can make that go fast. The dragon is one of them. I don't even know what this is called, but it's one of them. And you want to use those items during the minecart to give yourself an advantage over the other team. So the only real strategy in this game is, or at least like the only advanced strategy. The only advanced strategy in this game is to try to get like 100 items all at once. It's always faster to attack the trees than it is to attack the stone. Every hit from a tree you get 1 item, every hit to the stone, or every 2 hits to the stone you get 2 items. Okay, as you can see I have a lot of items, 174 specifically. Well, it takes 200 items to actually get your castle fully complete. Now, when the castle is fully complete, they have 10 seconds to try to uncomplete the castle. So Gremlin, come over here and try to stop me from winning without actually attacking me. Every single time they take an item, since I have so many more items, I just put the items back in. That's the only real strategy that there is to this game that's advanced. Get a ton of items, way more than what you need to complete it, and then stand in spawn, or stand in your castle and try to avoid the opposite team when they try to destroy your tower in the last 10 seconds of the game. That's the best way to go about it. Alright, so this is the headhunting mode. It's essentially a timed match in which you're trying to get more kills than anybody else in the game. 15 kills is the max, and once you have 15 kills, you automatically win. That being said, I'm not particularly a fan of the headhunter mode, so I'm only going to be talking about this one, because this is the one map where I actually have stuff to say on it. This is the hero sword. This is the gimmick of the stage. It's a giant fuck-off sword. It's really good. Like, it's really, really, really good. If you have this sword and you come across a crowd, you are killing like 6 people. And there's no timer on it, so you keep it until you specifically die. So like so, he's gonna hit me. Bam, and now I'm dead. But that's headhunting. The basic strategy there is to just try to like poach as many kills as you can without risking your own. there's not really a whole lot to it. It's just regular time smash, which is why I'm not really a fan of it. There's no real strategy in it. You just bring in whatever items you have and hope for the best. A hilarious quirk about this game is that every single weapon that you see, any base game weapon, has the exact same hitbox and the exact same damage. So my starfish does the exact same as his cheerleader pom-poms. If I had a sword, it would do the exact same as if he had a broomstick. If I had a frying pan, it would do the exact same as if he had a nuclear rocket launcher. It's pretty funny, and I really like the customization aspect of this game. So don't worry about figuring out whether or not your frying pan is the best possible item. Just do whatever looks cool. Alright, so he has the super awesome sword. And I touched upon this earlier, but Water Ninja is one of the best items in the game for one simple reason. Gremlin, try to hit me. Hit me more. Hit me harder. When you have Water Ninja, you are completely intangible. You cannot be hit. And you can hit back as well. Granted, you can't use any of your overpowered items, but you can still get free damage on anybody who you want. So, if you are holding the point, for example, in Pirates, let's say, you can use Water Ninja, and then you don't have to worry about people killing you and taking the point from you for like a decent 5 to 10 seconds. I don't know how long it actually is, I just know it's crazy. It's also really good for dealing with mechs, as I've already showed off with the T-Rex and the Super Ninjago mech guy. Okay, so what I have in my hand here is a lasso. Lasso is a really good item in this game, for one key purpose. Gremlin, could you attack for me? He can attack. Now Gremlin, try to attack. He can't attack anymore. He could still dash, which is his defensive option, but now he's pretty much just free for the picking. He doesn't get to use his items, he doesn't get to use his weapon. He can't do anything. Okay, so this is the other attribute of the thing, the lasso. See, normally he's like that, but the lasso removes suits in the game. This works on any suit in the game. The pizza suit, the shark suit, the bull suit, even some of the items in the game, like that hot dog stand thing. It works on that as well. Now Gremlin here has the point. And oh man, I can't get up there for the life of me. What I can do is, I don't need to get off onto it, I just need to get them off of it. So I just Water Dragon. And now he's off. Water Dragon is great for AoE and crowd control, but it's not so much great for damage. It's just great for getting everybody off of the thingamajig, everybody off the point quickly, and then it's a scramble to get right back on it. For my next show and tell item, I would like to reintroduce the Rocket Fist. We saw why the Rocket Fist is good in Blacktron, but, little known fact, he's at half health. He's now dead. It's an insta-kill. You could also, just do this. It travels across the entire screen, and you can use that as a sort of like Hail Mary option, like running off ledge and Falcon punching it. And the best part is it'll actually work. Sometimes, obviously, you'll go completely flying, but for the most part, it's a really consistent item. So if you ever need like an insta-kill button, the Rocket Fist is the item for you. So, this is the Sticky Blaster. Sticky Blaster is good for one thing. It sticks. That did about half health, a little bit over, or a little bit under. And now Gremlin is almost dead. 3 shots from a Sticky Blaster kills anybody. It's automatic damage, so you'll get a lot of kills from the grave for it. It's genuinely a good weapon for actually, I don't know why I picked up all those items, for actually getting kills. Just to reiterate, bam, and now he can run away all he wants, but he's still stuck twice. If you could stick him 3 times, that's an auto kill. That's why the Sticky Blaster is good. So this is the jellyfish. I don't want Gremlin to come over here, so I throw down jellyfish. Now he tries to come over here. Well, he tries to come over here, and they're electrocuting him. They electrocute him. This is great for holding the point. This is the bubble gun. I've explained it loosely already, but it's really funny because this. And now he's dead. He cannot do anything. He's just dead. That's it. If I do enough damage to him, if I do damage to him beforehand, I'll get it done. But it's a really good tool, especially for camping and prolonging the game. Because if I get my entire team, if I'm like playing Capture the Point, and I get the entire enemy team... Wait, actually I have to do damage first. If I'm playing Capture the Point and I get the entire enemy team in a bubble, they just can't do anything for like 5 seconds. They're just stuck. This is a funny item. Take a look. I want you to jump on it and then... He cannot go through that. But he can, however, bounce on it. So, that example. It also does a shit ton of damage. But let's say I'm trying to protect this one area right here. This area right over here. I'm on the left. Right? I can put that right there, and now he has to jump over it in order to get up there. Which I can guard. So it's like kind of like a... Did not know about that. It's kind of like Craig's Pillar, in the sense where they have to actually play around it. It is a wall. And it's not a wall that they can just get through. It also does a decent chunk of damage. And a good chunk of knockback. This is Pigsy's hot dog truck. That's insane DPS. And it's absolutely more insane on the T-Rex or the giant mech in Ninjago Legacy. Basically, if they have super armor and you have that hot dog truck, they no longer have super armor. And I'll show you that like so right now. So he has the T-Rex. This is me showing off Pigsy's hot dog truck. Let me show you. That does so much damage. And I have super armor in the meantime. So if he's busy like taking on the other team, he's not gonna notice how much like of his health just got chipped away by a fucking hot dog truck. So this is the trank done. It's really simple. You remember how the lasso stunned people for a little bit and they made it so they can't attack? We'll do it to me. This is me mashing every single button on my controller. I cannot do anything. I am stunned for 5 seconds. If I get stunned, it is a free kill. The trank gun is busted. It doesn't remove suits, but it does stun suits. So in a sense, it is still really good. I would now like to introduce y'all to another one of the best items in the game. Gremlin here is going to try to get on the point. I am going to press the B button and win. There is nothing Gremlin can do about this except for use an item himself. That is MK's hoverboard, and it is, without a doubt, one of the best items in the game. It is absolutely insane that they thought that was a good idea, because it's a large moving target with no real way to hit it, because it moves so fast and it hits so hard. So just to show off one more time, Gremlin's going to come over here in a second, and he's going to try to take the point from me. And I'm going to say no, and then press the Y button. Here he is. And there he goes. There is nothing he can do. That was just unavoidable. He could try to dash, he could try to run, but realistically, once that button gets pressed and that move comes out, you're done. If the person that's using it knows what they're doing, you're not surviving that. It's one of the best items in the game, bar none. Alright everybody, that's all for the Lego Brawls competitive guide. I've gone over pretty much everything that I know about the game and that we have discovered while playing the game. And I hope this helps any of you future Lego Brawls champions get better at the game. I think it's a relatively good baseline, and I hope it helps out a lot. Yeah. Thank you to Gremlin for joining me, and thank you for everybody who helped play with me along the way. Ciao for now, and goodbye.